Yo, yo, yo. It's Margaret Marks Terrell. Shit, whack as fuck. Deliver. Mm. So, what about this thing takes forever. Let me see if this got delivered. Alright, cool. This is a done deal. Yeah, now. Yeah, now. See if. Let me see if it registered on here. Yep, it did too. Yeah, baby. That's what's up. Cool. Perfect. Perfect. Perfecto. Twenty fourth is Tuesday. Cool. So we'll get it on Tuesday. Perfect. The sticker on there was flashing. It's a brand new hat I got, but I'm not wearing it today. I'm wearing my other one. I got hats like that. Yeah, there's some other readers who wear a lot of hats, but they ain't about that life. I'm just teasing and talking shit. There's probably people with way more hats than me, that's for sure. Oh, damn. Miss Becky, this time, how you doing? That was good. Oh, cool. That's nice. Check my boy. I'm on Facebook, and a guy I used to go to school with has his own farm thingy. That's cool, man. I didn't even know he was married and doing this thing. Shit, helping Bermuda grow organic. That's pretty cool. Check my boy. I went to school with him for a couple years. But he's even got like organic seeds, and that's fucking cool. Check my boy. Fertilizers, got all sorts of shit. That's cool. Shout out to my boy, Jason. No way. See, and they always say that we weren't gonna amount to nothing. Oh, hey, never mind. I got distracted there. Can we ask about? Can we ask about cards? A question? Yeah, yeah. Sure, you can ask a question, and thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it. Anything for you. I can't believe my boy's got his own place. That's good. He was another guy that was in my year that dropped out, and they was like, "Yeah, you'll never be nothing." I'm cheating today. I'm drinking a Pepsi. I don't drink soda, but uh, it was a part of my nephew bought me dinner tonight, and it comes with a soda. So he didn't want his, so I'm drinking it. I haven't drank soda in so long, but I was like, fuck it. I'll have soda tonight. Why not? You only live once. Cool. So yeah, you can go ahead and ask your question, and I will answer. All right, let me close that out. All right, let's focus on the question. All right. Hey Ruth, how you doing? All right, let me see. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know you can do that either. Well, actually, I didn't know you can do it because I don't really go to graves and all that type of stuff. I don't have no need for that. But I'm the type of person I don't go to graves and all that. If I want to speak to spirit, I'm gonna speak to him right here. You know, that I'm different. I don't really do all that graveyard shit because, obviously you do it because it's different. I will probably do it if I have a reason to, but I don't. But and here where I live right next to a graveyard, like literally a minute, like a 5 minute walk, and it's right there. As soon as I come out of my gate, boom, there's a graveyard. I see it every day, and it's got lots of pots and flowers. It's actually amazing, and there's a person that paints all the graves white, and it's got like a lot of vases and stuff and flowers everywhere. Sometimes like balloons and shit. People like they go deep. It's got a lot of pots and flowers and shit. All right, so you said I want to know who left the flowers, who left who got the business on that's great. If that was the case, I wouldn't even be here. I guess that's why I see spirit all the time. See, I don't live right next to it, like like next door, but like I go. It's like you know, it's not like that. There's a church in between me and the grave. I can't say too much because then people will probably figure out where I am. So, let me see. Whoever did it had to see me and feel nearby at least our grave site. Well, the only thing I can do with that question is see if it was a male or female and like describe the person maybe, and I can, check it out. Let me see what I get with the cards, but I can probably get it through spirit too. So let me just check. Let me see what I can get out of it. Well, I'm don't even, well, I'll describe who I see right now, who spirit shows me. It's a man, it's a big man. He's tall. He's probably like maybe 6 feet. He's big. He's got a full set of hair and a full beard, and he's got these little glasses. And the glasses are like silverish. And he's well dressed. He's got a long sleeve shirt. He's got like long pants. He's got like nice shoes. He's a well dressed man. He's about 6 feet tall, big. He's got a belly on him, and he's a big, strong guy, and he's got a big beard, white and black. It's like mine, like salt and pepper, but more white. And he's got his hair like combed back. That's who it is. I just saw him. That's it. I don't even need no cards. Bam. There you go. That's the person. That's it. He's a well dressed guy too. And he drives a nice car. Yeah, he's a good looking guy. Like, strong. He's like he even like he's well dressed. Like he's a well groomed, well dressed guy. Yeah. Let's call that the Indian Elvis. Yeah. That's him. That's the guy. I just saw him. It's a man. Yeah. So that's the guy, Miss Bikini. Yeah. I just saw him. So I guess that makes sense. It's a guy. Yeah. He's even got like jewelry on his hands, and like watch, ring. Yeah, salt and pepper hair. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, that's the guy. I just saw him. See, see, and I live next to a grave. See that, Ruth? So So there. See what spirit can do for you when you live next to a graveyard. There you go. That's your answer. So yeah, hey Rudy, how you doing? Yeah, you're welcome, Miss McKee. If you want me to check anything else, I'll check whatever else. But yeah, that was like super quick. All I had to do was close my eyes, and they showed me who it was. See, that's what happens. Like, um, they can show me like living people. Yeah, so that's who it is. Yeah, today is Usher's birthday. He's 4 years old. But that's your son, Rudy. Happy birthday to him. Yeah, he is 4 years old. Okay, I see that. Cool. He's a Virgo. Cool. People born in September usually are good people. I know a lot of good people in September. September is like my favorite month. It makes sense because the flowers at his grave are not female looking. They were green flowers, so I thought it would be a masculine who would have left it, but I didn't know who. Yeah, yeah, that's definitely. I saw a man right away. I saw that guy right away. So yeah, it actually was recent too. It could have been like yesterday or the day before that he left it. Yeah. The guy seems like a nice guy. Like he's well, yeah, Indian Elvis. Okay, that's the guy. Yeah, that's him. Nice guy, nice looking guy, nice, well dressed, well groomed. He's got his shit together. Looks like he drives a nice car. His death was September 5th last. Oh, okay, yeah. September is like a one of those type of months. For me, it is. Cool, Rudy. So what did you do for your son's birthday? Anything special? What you get him for his birthday gift? You know what I had for dinner today? I had chicken nuggets and French fries. You know how long I haven't had chicken nuggets, and they were fucking good too. We went to the place that we like. It's called Pinky's. It's like a drive-through. My nephew's like, Uncle Mark, I'm gonna buy dinner for you today because you bought me dinner, and I bought him like, see this shirt right here. I bought him this shirt for him too. Like I bought him a shirt and a hat, and he says because I bought him that, he bought me dinner. So he goes, I feel like chicken nuggets and fries. I'm like, you know what? Me too. Fuck it. And he looked at me. He's like, you serious? I'm like, yeah. I want some sweet and sour sauce, some chicken nuggets and fries, and a Pepsi. I'm good to go. I was like, fuck it, why not? Yeah, Rudy, I'm doing good. I had a good day. I watched soccer all day, watched some games and stuff, and just chilled out. Had a good day with my nephew. We guys hung out. We ate dinner. Then my sister's hot water side on her bathtub, the stem broke, so she couldn't turn off the water. So she called me all panicking. Thank God I was home. So I had to like push down on it and turn it off. And I called my friend. And he said he'll fix it on Monday because we can't get no parts. The place is closed now, so we have to wait till Monday. So he says he'll look at it on Monday. Hey, Justin. Yes, absolutely. Love is in the house. Ness had nicknames for everybody, and he was the Indian house because of the gentleman. Lots of jewelry. Okay, well that's him then. Bang. Yeah, because I can see he's got like he's well dressed. He's got jewelry. Like honestly, the spirit told me he even has a certain smell to him too, like like an aftershave smell, or like something like that. And my nephew just texted me what he said here. After you finish, can you get me? Yeah, he has like some aftershave cologne or something like that, some type of smell he's got. So when you're next to him, you're like, fuck, this guy's reeking of cologne. Hey Rudy, thanks for the donation, sweetheart. What's going on? What can I do for you? Just give me a second. I have to check something for my nephew. These guys and their PlayStation cards, man, I tell you. He's like, Uncle Mark, can you get me a PlayStation card? I got the money downstairs. These guys crack me up, man. I'm so glad we didn't have to like. I'm so glad we had to buy games and then we played them, and we didn't have to like spend like $100 on like cards and do like all this bullshit, like, you know what I mean? Let me see. Let me just set this up right now. Hold on a second. Let me just take care of this real quick. I just gotta send the stuff to my nephew. Well, okay. All right, I just gotta wait for the card to come through and then I'll send it to him. All right, let me see. All right. You want a general? All right, cool. No problem, Miss Bikini. Anytime. See, that's the power of spirit. See, that's just a show. Anybody who saw that, like, I'm not trying to glaze myself, but like that's how people like when people say like this shit ain't real, and I've seen people on TikTok talk about Jesus ain't real and you can't see shit and you can't. I just showed you a living life person through spirit. How the fuck am I supposed to know that? You know why? Because spirit just knows. Spirit can show you living people, and spirit can show you like themselves. And like I'm getting so like annoyed at like people talking about Jesus ain't real and God ain't real and prove this and prove that. How the fuck you supposed to prove somebody that this woman said on TikTok today? I commented and it got like taken away because I fucking made off. She was like, "Yeah, I don't want to know, but my mom wants to know that um, if Jesus is real, then when he rose from the dead, then where is he now? Where is his body?" And I'm like, "What? What the fuck are you talking about? Like, what you think? Like his grave is still gonna be around like 2,000-3,000 years ago? What fucking planet are you on, woman? His body's been gone. Why the fuck you gotta know where he is? His body's in Jerusalem, you dumbass. Well, where do you think you think he flew him the fuck out? Like, why you just ask for Jesus' grave? What about the rest of them? Where's all the apostles to, you stupid hoe? Like, what are you talking about? When people say stupid shit like that, it makes me want to go through the phone and beat the living shit out of. So I wrote, he's a spirit now, duh. So why would you want to know where his body is? Your body deteriorates, you dumbass. And 2,000 years ago, there ain't even no skeletons left, you stupid idiot. And you know how many people's been buried on top of that person in those graves? And back then, you think they had graves? They just buried the person. He was in a tomb. And then his body disappeared because probably somebody took it. Or probably somebody disposed of him in a good way. Are you fucking mental? Like, are you that stupid that you have to ask that dumb fucking question on TikTok? And I can ask somebody that. So I wrote, he's a spirit now, duh. That's what I wrote and it got deleted. Like people say the stupidest, dumbest things in the world. And I'm supposed to accept you and accept what you just said. You must be fucking crazy. I gotta send my nephew a code, so I just have to take a picture of the code here. So don't think I'm taking a picture of you guys. Give him this code real quick. Things I do for my nephews, I tell you. He told me I can do it after my life, but I'll do it now because by the time I'm finished, it's gonna be sleep. And if I don't do it now, I'll forget. All right, cool. Now he's done. I sorted out my nephew. I got him a PlayStation card he wanted. So good to go. All right, cool. Hey, Virgo, how you doing, sweetie? I was sad to see that today. I had no intention of going to see for the cemetery, but I saw that. Who left that? All right, cool, Miss Bikini, no problem. I'm glad we can sort it out. I'm glad we did sort it out. But you can thank Phil for that. You can thank Phil and Les for that because I got the person instantly. So that shows you the power of spirit around you, not just me. Even though I found out who it was, but how fast that was is because the power of them to show me, because they already knew you was gonna ask that anyway. But that's just to show, like, the reason I emphasize so much on that just now, because a lot of people think it's bullshit. That spirit can't show you nothing. Spirit is not they're dead. They don't know what they're saying. They don't know what they're doing, or they can't show you a living person. I just proved it. But see, that's what's wrong with people. They don't believe. So if you don't believe what I'm doing, then how are you supposed to receive a message or receive some type of, answer to your question? Just like the stupid woman on TikTok. Where's Jesus' body? Where is he at? Even if I had a grave and put Jesus on it, you're going to believe it? You're going to believe he's in it. You want me to dig him up and show you who he is 2,000 years ago when he was living? Woman, go back in your little fucking whatever you are, go in the bathroom and go shut up. I hate people on TikTok always trying to prove that Jesus is not living and Jesus is not Jesus ain't a spirit. Jesus didn't exist. Jesus isn't a real person that's on the photo. Who cares what he looked like? He is now a spirit, right? And has been for many years. So you can either praise him or not. It's up to you. Nobody's begging you to praise him. Nobody's begging you to believe him. Nobody's begging you to pray to him. Nobody begged you to do nothing. It's either you do or you don't. And if you don't believe it, just shut the fuck up and go about your business. That's what I have to tell people who are non-believers. I don't hate you if you don't like Jesus. It's cool. You don't like Jesus, you don't believe it. That's cool. Go about your business. We ain't got to talk about it. But don't tell me I'm wrong for believing him. You're a fucking idiot. I'm gonna tell you what to believe in. Do I come on here and tell you better believe in that or else I can't read for you? Fuck, man. People are stupid, man. All right. Oh, that's good, Miss Bikini. I'm glad. Now you can get one for Phil. Yeah, definitely, Johnson. People are sent to test us, but to me, it's not a test because for me, I'm not being tested. I'm just being annoyed by their stupidity, like to even say something like that. Even though I disagree with her, but I don't I'm not going to I just basically said, look, he's a spirit, duh. We don't need to know where he is or where he's buried or where his remains are. What are you, dumb? Do you know where all the most popular people are born? Are you allowed to go to their grave? No, you ain't, because they're not there. They're in their own homes, or they have a separate grave for themselves at their house or in a separate place, so you can't fuck with it. What are you, you're that stupid? You don't know that? All right, Rudy, let me get to you. Sometimes I wonder, honestly, what goes through a person's mind and goes through these people's brains. Like, are you that like dumb you can't see shit? Like, you can't understand how it works? And why are you always trying to prove something that ain't real or is real? It's not for you to prove. Just believe or not believe. That's it. Go about your business. I gotta take a sip of my soda that I don't drink, but I'm drinking it today. Okay. Thank God we're not the same is right. I definitely want to be original and be myself. I don't want to be nobody's stupid as shit. You know? I don't understand these people. And it's men and women. And it's all races. Like all these people are just like completely delusional. Why does something you don't like and you don't believe in have to be like a problem? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care. Like, I'll be honest, there was one point in my life where it was really shitty and I didn't believe in Jesus and God no more. I was like, yeah, if there's a real Jesus and God, then prove it to me because my life is so fucking shitty. I'm at all this bad luck. I don't care. I have no faith, no nothing. I said it years ago, years and years and years, my 20 something, when I was in my 20s. I felt like, I couldn't believe anymore because nothing was going right. And then when everything started going right, I got humble. And I said, you know what? As soon as I said, Jesus, if you really are real, do this for me, do this for me. And all of a sudden it came, everything started going my way. And I was like, well, there you go. I just got humbled by the person I believed in and then didn't believe in and now believe in even more. See? So it's like, that's the way it works. Like sometimes it works in crazy ways that you don't even understand. It's just that crazy. But anyway, to each their own. You believe, you don't, you don't. He's gonna love you anyway. Not me, but he'll love you. Okay. I only love people when they sleep. All right, Rudy. I love you when you sleep too. But Rudy, what I'm getting here is gonna be a lot of activity coming up between you and a man. There might be a man that's a Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. Might not be, but it can be. And this person like will use any way to get to you. This person is not a very good person to you, and you know this, and your judgment in them. They think that you're unfair to them the way you judge them. They think you're biased. They think you're not a good partner when you were a partner. So this could be like a baby daddy, or it could be like somebody that has been like bad to you, but you just have to guard yourself. Like stay guarded, be precautious. Whatever you're trying to recover, you'll get. Like whatever you lost, you're going to recover. Whatever you're going to deal with will happen. Don't worry. This person could have just wanted sex from you, or they're still trying to get sex from you because that's the only thing they want. And you know that, so you're not going to deal with them. And if it isn't sex, it's they're on like drugs, or they drink, or they smoke, or they get turned up and they act weird. And they're punishing themselves like over and over with this, and you know it. So you're like, yeah, fuck you, whatever. And if it isn't none of those things, then it's just this person like being a controversy to you, being like a weird experience to you. This person doesn't bring you any success or bring you any joy or happiness. This person is the devil himself, in living flesh is what I call it. Like people are real devils, like, and this person is like could be a Capricorn, and if they're not, they're just like a person that um is an asshole and just doesn't want to do anything for you, right? Because they think that it's your fault and they blame you for a lot of things. You know you're not going to tolerate the person because you already know they're not faithful. You know they're not like decent. You know they're full of corruption and bullshit. They can be very vicious too. They can be like almost abusive with their words and their actions. If he puts his hands on you or talk shit to you, I'll slap the shit out of him. Okay? So just letting you know, like I got your back. So you might have to deal with this asshole like in the near future, like any day now, or you have been dealing with him and this is like bothering you and you're like trying to like get something from him because he needs to pink up. You know, he needs to pay or he needs to say something, do something. Yeah, baby daddy. Baby daddies are a pain in the ass. So like maybe you're telling him, hey, look, where the fuck's my money? Or, you know, what are you gonna do with the kids? Like today is the birthday of your son. Maybe he like did the bare minimum. I don't know. Like it's just not good. I don't see nothing good between you and him. Try not to argue. Try not to feed into his energy. Try not to like, because that's what he wants to do. He wants to make you mad. So try not to let him make you mad. I know it's hard, but try not to let him make you mad. Yeah, if he's not helping with Ashin, then fuck him. Like, you know, just try not to like harp on it or like, because he's gonna get even worse. The more you say to him, you know, yeah, the more you say to him, the more he's gonna be mad. You know what I'm saying? So like, Spirit's trying to say here that if you want to recover from what you've lost from him, then you have to be active in your own ways and you can't give him your energy because he wants you to like absorb the negativity. He wants a fight, he wants an argument, he wants like that bullshit. So Spirit doesn't want you to like engage in any type of like bullshit with him. Like leave him alone. You know? Like when he starts running his mouth, just say, yep, uh-huh, whatever, bye. That's all you got to say. All right, go fuck yourself. You ain't even gotta say that. I'll say it for you. Like, you know, you just gotta like let him run his mouth and just say you finish. Like you gotta beat him at his own game in a sarcastic way. But if you don't want to entertain him at all, then don't even entertain him. Just say, look, I'm only talking to you about our son. If you don't want to talk to me about him or help me in any way, then fuck you. You know, that's it. So like, yeah, that's what Spirit's pretty much saying in the cards there. I can, yeah, you know who's here? Your dad, and he's like, he's shaking his head, and it looks like he's smoking a cigarette or a cigar or something. He's like, he's blowing smoke away. He's like, he's putting his hand on his head, and he's like, fuck. I think if he was alive, he'd probably slap the shit out of him or something like that. He seems like he could have been in like some gang or mafia or some shit. Like the way he looks right now, he looks like he's pissed. He kind of like just appeared in the background there. He's like, yeah, you talking shit to my daughter? I'm gonna fucking slap. He seems like me. I'm the type of guy I'll threaten you with words and then you'll be scared. I was like, who the fuck you talking to my daughter? Like, who the fuck you better pay up. You don't fucking pay for your son, I'm gonna get you taken care of. You understand me right now? Do I make myself clear, young man? Fucking pay up now, you understand? Hey, I'll be serious as shit. Yeah, you video chat me so you can see me right now. Oh, your phone's broken? Yeah, I'm gonna fucking break it over your head. You understand me? I'll make someone shit themselves, seriously. If they didn't know who they was talking to on the other side of the phone, I'll be threatening them. They wouldn't even go sleep that night. I got my boys coming to your house right now. Right now, hear me? You better write the fucking check. I can do all that shit. I'm good at doing like things like that. I'll threaten the shit out of you. And they'll be like, fuck, I wonder if Mark's being serious. I know he's got them guys around him that'll do that shit too, you know. Fuck, I better watch out. Peeking out the Venetian blind. Like, I wonder if they're coming now. I'm gonna send them in your sleep, wake you up out of your fucking sleep. All right, let me get back serious, right? So the thing, what I keep getting right now, really for you, is living in the present. Presently, you have to like use your judgment. You need to like forgive yourself, because don't be hard on yourself. Like, even though you got a shitty baby daddy, there's a lot of women in the world that have shitty baby daddies. Okay, you gave them a chance. They don't want to fucking deal with you or the child. There's nothing more you can do. You got to live in the present moment. So use your judgment. Things will improve. Things will develop. You know, the outcomes up. You have to like, and this is what your dad said to me a while ago, and I won't, and he's saying it again. He's like, you got to learn from your past. You made a fucking mistake. Don't make no more. Whatever you dealt with in the past, don't make that mistake in the present and in the future. You gotta see how, like, don't restrain yourself from, like, because of others or because you had some bad shit happen to you in the past. Don't restrain yourself. And this goes for everybody. Like, you know, I learned from my past too, because people used to say, oh, you live in the past. I say, you're damn right, because I don't want my past to creep up in my future. And I was like, oh yeah, blah, blah, blah. So like, try to have new interests in the matters that are present right now. Like, even though you don't have no real love life and you're trying to overcome the ruin that you've been through, and you're trying to like reverse the bad trends that you dealt with, the men who caused you trouble, you've lost faith in them. You can't achieve nothing from them because they're not giving you any rewards for being the mother of their children, you know, and that's okay. Fuck them. Because you're gonna have like temporary favors and gains from other ways, and other you know ways will happen. Other things will happen for you where you'll be able to get whatever you need. Like, you know, you'll be provided for in ways in, you know, upcoming and improving things will happen. And once again, I get number 10, and that is October. So next month seems like it's gonna be a better month and a better like system, a different better way for you. But I keep getting like a man reversed here, so watch out for these men. You know, there's a man here, man. He's like, you know, he's trouble. He's sad. He's lost his faith. He might even surprise you with like his words or say something stupid, and then you'd be like, you know, what the fuck's wrong with this guy? You know. But he also feels stuck, or he feels like held back by other people as well. So because he feels that way, he feels like he don't have to help you or don't have to deal with you either. You see what I'm saying? So that's another thing I see there. Anything else you want me to check? But I just keep getting this guy here. Well, you told me it was baby daddy. Now you're saying Damien. You want me to check Damien's energy? Feels weird drinking from a straw and drinking Pepsi. But hey, I treat myself. Fuck it. I ain't drinking soda forever. Sick and tired of drinking water and orange juice and iced tea and fruit punch and apple juice. I'm fucking soda today, damn it. Why not? It's only once in a life. It's only once in a while. All right, Damien. feel like this guy Damien likes talking to you, or he likes to like talk to you, and he's working. I feel like he focuses more on work. I don't think he really like gives a complete shit about you, but like he's more about himself, his work, but he likes to communicate with you from time to time. Or when he does communicate with you, he wants to make it quick and just go about his business, right? This guy also like he's all about himself. He has self denial. He self illuminates him, like he's like self everything, selfish maybe. Um, but he's gonna like he's trying to withdraw from everybody. He wants to focus more on his work, more on his life, about what he's doing. He's got to like he can also be very upset about his past. He could have had like a real bitter experience with someone. He might even drink. If he does drink, then I think that that affects him a lot too. Him drinking. If he doesn't drink, then it's just like him feeling like emotionally stressed out from his past, or what went, how he was disappointed by people or a situation that he dealt with. But how he feels about you, he likes to talk to you, but he's not going to put 100% effort into dealing with you because he'd rather deal with his job and his work and his business, or if he has one. If he has his own business, I would say he's super focused on that. If he has like a really a really hard job, or a job that he really needs to be a part of all the time, he has to work and he doesn't have no time for you or anybody else. But when he does conversate with you, he likes conversating with you. He doesn't like, he's not going to put 100% into you. Like, I'm not getting like anything super bad, but don't think that he's going to put like, yeah, you cut him off because of lack of communication. Yeah. So when he did talk to you, I feel like he enjoyed it, but he'd rather like, work and like not care about a woman. You know what I mean? Some guys are like that. Like when he did talk to you, he was like, okay, cool, whatever. But I'm not gonna like go out of my way. It's all about me. So he's a more me guy, which is cool. Let him be. Some people don't want. Yeah, he's scared of that coochie. You know, so he can't handle it. It's cool though. Someone else would do it. Oh well, that's probably why I got a bitter experience from him. Yeah. So this is the guy that was locked up or something. You was telling me. I think this is the guy here. Yeah. Or maybe it was in a different place. I can't remember who it was. Yeah. Yeah, I knew it was. Yeah. Yeah, that's well, yeah. I'm not gonna say what's on my what I really want. I might get in trouble. Yeah. If he was there, then you know he might have made the switch. And then my boy Diddy's there now. It's not my boy, but who Diddy? I can't believe that guy actually in jail. I can't believe it. I can't believe Diddy's in jail. That's a fucking miracle. He's gonna sing like a bird too. He's gonna tell He's gonna tell all that shit. He's gonna throw everybody under the bus. I was with this person, that person. I'm the videotapes. I'm heard all about that shit for years. I've been heard about that shit. Good fuck him. I don't like him anyway. I never really liked his music like that. When I was a DJ, I probably played some of his music when I was real young, like maybe in my 20s. I played a few of his songs that were hits with J Lo and things like that. And like when he originally started, he had some like hits, but I wasn't really a fan of his. Never. I had no choice but to play his music because people were asking me to play Puff Daddy. He's a little powder puff. Yeah, I don't listen to that trash anyway. I don't listen to his music. I don't listen to none of those guys. Him, Jay-Z, Beyonce. I don't listen to none of that shit. Somebody asked me, do I know a Taylor Swift song? I'm like, I don't listen to that hoe. She's confused anyway. All she talks about is the guys who dissed her, and and guys that are fucked up. I ain't worried about. I don't know. That's what I heard, but I said I don't listen. If I heard a song from her, I wouldn't even tell you if it was her or not. I don't know. I don't listen to that shit. And there's like this other group, this man and this woman. They were like, you know, yeah, that's him. Yeah, he's got many names. P Diddy is Sean Combs, Puff Daddy, P Diddy, Bad Boy. He's got a lot of names. Imagine how much names those guys call him, or he calls people. When I saw the video of him beating up that girl Cassidy and like dragging her along the ground by her hair and all that shit, that's when I lost all my respect for him. A man who beats up a woman like that in public and drags her ass by her hair and all that shit, that's fucking. You should get locked up for life for that shit. That's like that's like a super. That's terrifying to be, because he's a big guy, right? He's not exactly a small guy, and compared to the girl, he was like beat up. Fuck that guy. I can't stand him. All right, Rudy, I'll check. Yeah, I don't like him at all. And then when I saw that video come out on the news, I was like, oh hell no. When I heard he like goes both ways, I was like, yep, I knew he was a little fruity. He was a little weird. Not my problem. No Diddy. Me, I only like certain artists. My favorite rapper is like 50 Cent. My favorite rapper is 50 Cent and probably Jeezy, and the late great Chinks is one of my favorite rappers. He died a couple years ago. Like those are my three favorite, and probably Jeezy. But those are the only rappers I listen to. I don't listen to nobody else. Song he did with Estelle. I don't know. Probably if I heard it. I don't really listen to like women songs, like women who sing. Like I like J Lo, but I like J Lo. Her songs are all good, Shakira and shit like that. And I like those two. I don't really like listen to them. I don't have them on my playlist, but I like them. It's probably because they're like my age group and higher. So, my favorite, your favorite rapper is 50 Cent. That's your daughter's daddy. Yeah, you wish. Yeah, whatever happened in the dark comes out in the light. You're damn right. Yeah. Look, she said, no, man, that's my husband. Honest to God, that's my favorite rapper. I've always loved 50. 50 can do whatever. I don't give a fuck. That's my boy. That's my favorite rapper of all time. G Unit, all them guys, all of my favorites. But see, I don't like Eminem. I'm not an Eminem fan. I don't have Eminem albums. I don't have them on my playlist or my library or anything like that. I don't really listen to Eminem. I listen to the Eminem collab songs he did with 50 and all that, but I'm not really an Eminem fan because I don't respect the guy who talks shit about his mom and shit like that. I can't handle that shit. I don't like a person who disses his mom and and all that shit. Eminem's irritating to me. I'm not really a fan of his. Yeah. I remember that. Rudy, finances look good too, like for the month of October. Like you might get some extra finances or extra like money from someone, from a man that doesn't want to give it to you. Like, so this might be a baby daddy having to give you money, or has to give you money, or will give you money, or like this could just be like you getting money, but it's still going to be like a situation where you get it, but like it's, and you're going to be happy about it, but the person is not going to be happy giving it to you. Yeah. But you're going to go through a transition and a change and a new way of life. It's going to be a sacrifice for you. It's going to be an adjustment, but like a man's going to help you, but a man's also not going to be happy to help you. Or when they help you, like they might be like, trying to get something from you if they help you. Like, so be aware of help that you get, because the help might turn up to like, they might help you and then want something in return. You got me? So, and this is somebody that one of your children might not like too, your daughter. Your daughter might not like this person, but I think it's somebody that you're going to get money from, but it's going to end up being a task, or the person is going to want something in return. But all that stuff is possible for next month. Getting so excited. But I listen to, like, I don't listen to I listen to rap music, but I'm a reggae guy. Like I listen to a lot of reggae. That's like my favorite music is reggae. Because in Bermuda, we listen to a lot of reggae here. And one of my favorite reggae artists got out of jail. His name is Vibes Cartel. He just got out of jail for 13 years for murder. But apparently he didn't murder the people and he got off. So there wasn't enough evidence, but he ended up serving 13 years and he got sick with grave disease or something like that. He looks a lot different, that's for sure. So he's one of my favorite reggae artists. You like SKA? Who the fuck is that? Yes. The best Super Bowl halftime show was probably with J Lo and Shakira. That was really good. That one. I think that was like 2 years ago, or 3 years, 2 years ago, or something, right? Or 3 years ago. That was a really good Super Bowl show. And of course, the infamous Janet Jackson titty showing. That was hilarious. Yeah. Yeah, I listen to majority. When I'm in the workshop and I'm working, I turn on the music. Then what I turn on first is reggae. But right now I like some new rap artists like Boss Man Dilo. He's hot. He makes me laugh. He talks a lot of shit. Result, you know. My nephews listen to all this new stuff and they're like, I'm like, yeah, what song's that? And they're like, oh, it's so and so. And then when they listen to reggae, they're like, yeah, I don't want to listen to this, Uncle Mark. I don't understand what they're saying. So it's pretty funny. SKA is a music in Jamaica, late 50s. Rocksteady SKA, a music. Caribbean. I don't know. I don't know if I've heard of these people, the SKA. I just Googled it. See, they're from the 1950s, so I don't know. But if it says they were from rock, steady, and reggae, calypso with American jazz and rhythm and blues characterized as walking. I've never really heard of them. I've heard about them, I think. Now that I see like the what you call it, the emblem thingy, I've seen that before, but I don't really know them like that. I'll be honest. I don't know who that is like that. You know. Yeah. Yeah, it's a type of reggae. Yeah. No problem, really. Yeah, I listen to a lot of old reggae, but I like new reggae. Like, but the artist that I like, um, the artist that I like, you guys wouldn't know anyway. If you guys don't know reggae, then you wouldn't know. Yeah, there you go. I know a lot about like the oldest person that I like is Bob Marley, but I like a lot of like see in Bermuda people love old reggae, but me, I stay away from the old reggae too because I'm tired of listening to it. I like the new stuff and like the 2000s. The last 20 years was the to me was like the best reggae to me. Like not probably not the best, but like to me it is because I'm tired of listening to old shit. Because Bermuda like plays it out too much. Justin, thanks for the super chat. He said, I have no car. Why doesn't my sister and her husband ask me if I would like to go with them to see my mom as she's in a rest home? They go to see her every week. That's crazy. They should ask you, but why don't you ask them? That could be it too. They might think that you don't want to go with them, or you have I don't know. I'm just thinking maybe that they think that way. Some people aren't like that. You know what I mean, Justin? They rather you ask them than they ask you. And I know you're an Aquarius, so we're not going to really ask. We believe that they should be coming to us because if it was the other way around, we would do it for them. So we expect people to do what we do, but it's not going to work. That's your Aquariusness coming out of you. Because I'm the same way. I'll be like, you go there, you won't even fucking call me knowing I ain't got that shit. But if it was me, it'd be a fucking crime. So I get it. But I'll check though. Oh, well, that's probably why too. But that's still no excuse though. Maybe they don't want to come and get you and waste their gas coming to get you or something. Let's check. Let me see what's going on. How long do you let your steak rest? What do you mean? Right after it comes off the grill? Eat that shit right away. I say about like 5 minutes or so. Not that long. About 5 minutes. I would say 5 minutes. It's because of the husband. I got a man reversed here. She probably says, hey, I want to tell my sister to come with us. Do you mind? And he's like, I'm not letting her. I'm fucking doing that shit. I ain't going to go get her. Fuck that. This is my car. Rah, rah, rah. So it seems like it's him because I got a man reversed. and he's like, he doesn't want to have to like, deal, come get you and all that type of shit. Your sister tries to tell him what to do, but it doesn't work. Like it makes their marriage worse when she tries to go against him. It seems like she's scared of him and she turns her back. Like when she tries to control the situation, he's like, no, no. And then it gets unhappy. The marriage gets in disarray and she starts to worry and then they don't sleep together and all this bullshit. So it's definitely because of him because I got a man reversed here and he's like he's the biggest problem. Yeah. I think your sister tries to like say something or like offers it, but it's him. But does she drive the car? Like does she drive? I'm sure she does. I asked the cards if you were to ask your sister to drive her car and pick you up and take you there, she would still like she'll find a way to make an excuse not to take you. And it's probably because of him. I'm getting a no on that. Yeah, see, there you go. Yeah, because I asked, like she would like to. I feel like she wants to, but she knows it'll cause difficulties. I also feel like he abuses her like verbally. Unfortunately, I don't know why women want people like that, man. I just don't understand that shit. I don't know why a man does that shit in the first place. I never understand why you gotta do that shit. It never makes sense to me. But anyway, yeah, that's what I get. She yeah. Well, there you go. Yeah, I was just about to ask you if they have kids because I think even the kids know. Like, yeah. Oh, there you go, Miss Bikini. Bon appetit. I had lobster yesterday for my anniversary of my business. It was fucking delicious. Oh my god, it was like super good. I had a lobster with stuffing and a salad, and it was just amazing. I had a whole lobster too, and my sister. I bought a lobster for me and my sister, a whole one. So we both ate like she got stuffed, and I had to eat some of hers. She left some behind. I couldn't let, and I even gave some to Diamond so she could celebrate. As I knew what he's like. Yeah, yeah, because I got that. Even the kids know what he's like, and they don't approve of it. So, so yeah, Justin, that's sad, but I just I don't get anything good on that situation. Even if you were to ask her, it still wouldn't it still wouldn't work. So you're even if they're not going to offer it because of him, right? And even if you asked her to do it for you or like come and get you, it's still like there still will be he will rule over it. Like if she says, "Oh, I'm gonna go pick up Jocelyn and take her to go see my mom," and he'll be like, "Oh no, you're not. You're not doing anything like that. You're doing what I fucking tell you, and that's it. That type of shit." Or she'll be too scared to ask him or to tell him. So yeah, it doesn't look good. Thanks, Miss Bikini. I deserved a lobster yesterday, and I gave my sister a lobster because she's helped me out a lot. Like, I mean, I don't get like I get that he doesn't like you, but the reason is because he doesn't like want you to. I don't know if this makes sense, but the way the cards are, it's kind of like weird. But like, if you're asking me why doesn't he like you, it's because like he doesn't want you to be with them. You know what I mean? Like he just wants to be with his wife and that's it, and his kid or whatever. Like he doesn't want no outside people, like no sister, no nothing, no like he doesn't want people around them or him. Like he might not be a people person. He might just not want. He just doesn't want anybody around or deal with anybody else. He might be a selfish bastard, like where he doesn't want anybody else around him but his wife and his kid, or something like that. And because you know what he's like, it's like if you might have said something in the past, or you might have like, you know, because you don't like him, he has a reason not to like you. Yeah. Oh, there you go. Yeah. That's what I'm getting. But it looks like he seems like an asshole, but he also seems like weak. Like he has like he it looks like other people in his family have destroyed his life, or like he got fucked up by other people. So he's like, fuck everybody because I can't have nobody around because everybody did this shit to me. Like, so he plays like victim. So if that's the case, that's why he's like that. Because I got the five of swords at the end there, and then five of swords, when you're asking that type of question, it's like more like because he doesn't like you or anybody at that matter because he might have been screwed over by multiple people in his lifetime, especially family and friends. And then you say they don't have no friends, and that's probably why. Yeah, see, there you go. Yeah. So it's definitely because of him. And he seems like an idiot. Like he wants um I feel like he treats his daughter like shit too, your niece. Because I got a child there. I mean not a child, but I got a young lady, like a young like a young lady also like feels like she's locked up and she can't go nowhere. Like he must like tell her you can't go nowhere either, you can't go nowhere, you can't have friends there, you can't do this, you can't do that. Like you said earlier in the chat here, you said he's a control freak. But I'm getting like he's got like he takes a vengeance to people because of what he's been through. Like he's very tricky and complex and he contradicts himself and yeah, he's a wanker. He's a bloody wanker. Yeah, see, there you go. Yeah, he does. He treats his daughters like shit too. Looks like he's like a womanizer, like an asshole. Oh, you said it. Like he's a wanker. Hear me say wankster. Yeah, so it's definitely him. He just has something against women, I guess. He doesn't like women. That's why he's got so much women around him. It probably drives him nuts. But he is nuts. But it looks like he had before he had your sister. Looks like he had a bad upbringing. That's what I'm getting. Like spirits told me that he felt defeated before he even tried to get the victory. Maybe your sister felt sorry for him because of his fucked up life, and then he ended up turning into the people that treated him the way he treated that how he treats them. People end up turning into the person that ended up bullying them when they were young. Yeah, there you go. See, I rest my case. I'm psychic on Fridays. I mean Saturday nights. Sorry. Sunday morning here. So I'm psychic on Sundays, yeah. I was psychic on Saturday night, but now I'm psychic on Sunday morning. For you, it's Sunday anyway. But Jocelyn, that I know it's tough, and I know it's like it's hard, but I would say try and just go see your mom on your own power in your own way. I don't know if they have Ubers there or whatever, or if you can go on a bus or something like that. But oh well, there you go. That sounds like my sister. Yep, that's what happened with my sister. From home to marriage, and only one person, and then he controlled everything until one day she got fed up and said, "You know what? Fuck you." And it was the best decision she ever made in her life. You can't be cheating and being a widow. Oh no. You said that 50 is hot. Yeah. Now I'm hot. What the fuck you put in that steak? Yeah, you're welcome, Jocelyn. No problem. Thank you too. I appreciate it. But yeah, that's how people are, man. You can't. It's really weird. I honestly, I hate men like that. I hate men who like feel like they have to like um, tell women what to do or like be controlling. Like, oh, that shit's unnecessary. Like, the more you do that, the more you're gonna create hate from your wife or your girlfriend or whatever. And then you can do it, so you get accustomed to it and comfortable to it. And some women, like who's only been with one man, then that they have a golden, coochie. So they say to themselves, I thought that I would just be with one person my whole life because I don't want to have sex with multiple men. Just like this guy said, are you going to have multiple men or give multiple chances to one man? And most people do both. They give multiple chances to an asshole for years and years and years. And or you just say, fuck it, I'm just going to give multiple chances to multiple men and just be a hoe. You could be a widow, a regular hoe. Yeah. Or you can just be a woman that just likes to go around, or a man that likes to go around. But that guy said it right the other day. He says, ladies, you either give a man multiple chances, or you give chances to multiple men. Yeah, karma will get him. My mom always says, you pay here before you go. But people nowadays are saying that there is no heaven, there is no hell. Once you die, you die. Meanwhile, I'm here reading spirit. Whatever. I don't know what's wrong with these people, man. They just fucking delusional. You know what it is? Somebody told me recently that you know why people don't listen to you or people hate you more because they don't like the truth. The truth hurts people. And I'm like, well, what do you want me to do? Lie to make people happy? And the person was like, no, just keep being truthful. And the ones that know you're honest will be honest with you. And the ones that are hateful and jealous and think they hate the way you say the truth, those are the ones you just delete. And I'm like, well, I do that now. So yeah, there you go. That's a good way to put it, Miss Bikini. Yeah, some people don't. I thought my sister was gonna be with this asshole forever. She was already with him for 20, 24 years in total. And I told her, I'll never forget. Like I said, I told her, I said, look, if you get rid of him, if you're honestly fed up and you want to leave him, I'm got your back. Like, I'll help you with anything. I will help you with anything you want. We'll make it happen. I'm got your back. He will not touch you. He will not do anything to you because I'll break his fucking face. I will beat the shit out of him and for you, and I will threaten him and I'll get rid of him. If he does anything to you, he's in a lot of trouble. So yeah, he's gone. He's getting karma every day. He's got a fucked up life. And he still ain't paid child support in over a year and a half. And my sister still does. Me and my sister still take care of these kids, and we do everything without him because we did everything without him anyway. Well, that's a good thing, Miss Bikini. That's a good thing. A lot of people can't. They gotta start going to their toes. When you count how many people you've been with on both hands, and you start going to your toes, that's when you start. When you go down to your toes, that's when you go downhill. Once your hands are gone, once you pass 10 and you go down to 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, that's when you know it's not a good thing. But if you have had 10, 15 people and you ain't got no STD, you're a lucky person. Because sometimes people, all it takes is one. But I don't care, as long as the person is decent. A lot of people make mistakes. Yeah, well, there you go. But there's nothing you can do about it, Justin. You can tell her blue in the face, do this, do that, but she's gonna like. A lot of people get scared to leave because they don't have the goal to do it. They rather that person die first. But my brother got a divorce 6 years ago. My sister got a divorce last year. And this year it was official. Everything was done. And they're both single and they're both happy, and they haven't even dated anybody since their divorce. And they realized that, it's the life that they want to live. They dedicate their life to their children. And I'm glad they did. Yeah, it's best not to say nothing. I don't say anything. When my brother got a divorce, I didn't say nothing. I let him do all the talking because I already knew you can't marry a hoe and make her a housewife. He married a hoe and he became the housewife. That's what he was. But I'll never say that to him because it'll probably hurt his feelings. But he's one of those guys. He ain't like me. See, when he got a divorce after 17 years of marriage and 2 boys, they're in a way better place now without her, right? And I'm glad they survived, the last couple years without her. And I helped him, and my sister helped him, and everybody helped him and stuff. But he knew better. He knew that he was marrying a hoe. But see, he didn't. He just got caught up in the moment. And then once he impregnated her, that was it. She took him for everything he had and left him with nothing. And that's his own dumbness. And one Christmas day, when you guys were sitting together, I told him. He told me, he started talking about it, and I was like, yeah, well, today you're going to hear it from me then. And he agreed with everything I said. And I told him, I said, if you want to be with a hoe, you never marry her. You can just have sex with her, but that's about it. Don't marry her. Don't have kids with her. Because it's never going to work. And he says, yeah, I know. It's too late now. I say, yeah, it's not. But at least you got good kids out of the deal. At least you learned your lesson. That's why me, no way in hell. I'm not desperate. I would love to have a child, but not with a hoe, and not with a woman that I know I'm going to be dealing with bad times with. Hell no. But there's a lot of people who part in mutual ways and part in good ways, and they have, they're cool, like they even separate and they're okay. But when you have that vengeance and that nastiness between each other like that, fuck that shit, man. I mean, yeah, exactly, and that's all that matters. People change, and I'm glad you did change, Miss Bikini. I'm glad. But sometimes you got to look at your life as, you know, what you did, you learn from, and if you don't learn from your mistakes, then you're gonna keep making them, and they're gonna keep coming to you. Virgo, what you laughing at, woman? Yeah, I know, Justin. I've learned from my friends, and I've learned. Let me tell you, I learned at an early age. I have a friend that's like maybe I'm 47, so he might be like maybe 57, something like that. I'll tell you the story. When I was like, yeah, I'm a professional when it comes to that. uh, when I was like 18, 19, right? And I was in the army my first year, and one of my best friends in my neighborhood, he's like 10 years older than me, and he had a baby from this chick, this woman, and they had arguments, they had like bad times, they fell in love, they had a baby right away, and they lived with each other for a little while, and then she went crazy, and then he like wouldn't stop smoking weed, and she was against it, and blah blah blah, and then it all went to shit. So she took the child and went away to live forever with her parents. That devastated him. He went into like a nervous breakdown. I had to like help him out. Like I didn't want him to like you know get into a depressed state. I felt bad for him because I know he loves kids, and I know I know he was a good guy at the time, even though he was like smoking weed, but he weren't like a drug addict or something. Um Anyway, long story short, he had to pay $820 a month. So one of his paychecks had to go directly to her, and she was in America, and he had to send her 800. This is like 20 some years ago. He had to send her $800 a month, 820 to be exact. And he was devastated. He couldn't even see his child. And like the way she set it up was like, where he couldn't even see him. And when I spoke to him about 5 months ago, I spoke to him. I actually saw him at the grocery store, and we talked for like almost half an hour. And well, anyway, after that, he ended up meeting somebody else and having a child with this person, and they were fine. He's still with that woman, and he still sees his son. And his original son, his first son, is probably like 26 now, maybe 27. And the other one, I'm the godfather of his second child. His second child is probably like 22, 23, something like that. Anyway, he's a great dad, and he sees those two boys every day now. Like they interact all the time. Like he's old enough to know that his mom was a fucking dumb bitch back in the day, didn't let his father get involved in his life, and now they're like perfectly fine. They're like talking to each other. You should have saw the glory and the happiness in this man's face when he was talking about his firstborn, and saying like, yeah, I speak to him every day, man, because I'm so fucking happy, man. He knows what his mom did, like, But anyway, I don't even worry about it. I'm just so glad to be talking to my son. Both my sons are doing great, and this and that. And I was like, look, man, I'm fucking happy for you because I know what you went through. See, but why do these dumb bitches do that shit? Like it's fucked up. Or because I see this is why I get so mad at what goes on in this world, right? And I'm not I love women to death, but there's some women and men, but there's some evil women out there who think like the feminist ones and the weirdos, where they think because they bear a child, they have control over that child. Just like how these dumb bitches talking about, oh, abortion, I want rights, it's my body, my choice. So if you have an abortion, don't you know that that's murder? So you should get locked up for fucking killing your baby. What you mean is your choice? You had a choice too to not take that dick, you stupid ass. You had a choice to have protection. You knew what was going on. You know how it works, dummy. So how the fuck you gonna be able to have all this privilege and choice about what you do with your body? If you knew what you're doing with your body, then you shouldn't have sex, stupid. Now what the fuck is wrong with these stupid ass women? Don't you know what that does? I can understand abortion is it's not okay. But even like, I mean, say, some bad shit happens. I don't even want to say the word on here because you can get, whatever. But abortion is never right. Even when it is right in a situation where you know, get taken advantage of or some shit like that, or you have it with somebody that you didn't want to have it with. But that's still not right. That child still doesn't. That child still has a right to be born. If you can't handle, you can always give the child away for adoption. But you should at least have it instead of like getting rid of it. And that's my opinion. Now, I'm not a woman and I don't bear children, so I can probably say things that maybe to a woman that don't make sense. But to me, that's what my feelings are about that. So if you don't want that, so my point is this: if you don't want that man in your child's life, why the fuck you have a child with that man? That's my question to you as a woman. If you don't want a child, if you knew that man weren't going to do nothing for you, and you just needed his money to take care of the child, but you don't want him to be a part of his life, you're dumb. That doesn't make no sense. Unless like if it's a good man, like what I'm talking about, that's a difference. There's always situations, obviously, like you know what I mean. So everything is different situations, but I'm talking about the situation and I'm talking about. Like it just don't make no sense to me. Like if I was a woman and I was about to bear a child from somebody I knew I made a mistake with, that's regardless of the fact. That's regardless. I would still have that child because I love children. And even though that child is with somebody I don't want, it doesn't matter. I made the choice to open my legs. I made the choice to take that, to have sex with that person and allow them to do what they did. Don't tell me, no otherwise. If you didn't get raped, there is no excuse. And even though there's still not an excuse to take that baby's life, you're a fucking idiot. Straight up. There's people out there who never had kids and want them. And you're out here getting rid of them before, you know, or even like months and months into the pregnancy. Like, you fucking crazy. I've heard all this shit. I didn't even know that shit existed about what they're talking about now. I don't like talking about this anyway. And I shouldn't, but like it's been on my mind lately how they said how they in America how like they want to stop that shit. But you'll never be able to stop it. You can't. You can stop the openness to it, but you'll never be able to stop it because there's private doctors that will do it for you. There's always gonna be like a way out, you know? So it doesn't matter if you pass a law or not. It does matter to a certain extent, but it really doesn't. Because you can find a doctor that would do it illegally and you'll never know anyway because it's a hush hush. You pay me some money and that's it. Am I right or am I wrong? And then when they do put a ban on it, people are gonna go buy those pills to get rid of the baby before the ban comes. So you'll always be all right. You always have that shit regardless. You can always get it. There's no stopping that shit. There ain't. Unfortunately, there's no stopping it. You can stop it to a certain point, but you won't be able to stop it 100%. It's never gonna happen. That's something that's a regular thing now. Anyway, it's sad because I had aunties and uncles that would love to have a baby, and these people are just killing them and throwing them away. It don't make no sense. I just can't. I can't handle listening to that. That fucking hurts my heart. You know. I can understand like getting pregnant and losing the baby naturally. That's different. But like outright, like getting rid of it, that's just evil to me. But women are like, oh no, it's not evil. It's this and that. It's my body, my choice. Oh my god. Well, it was your choice to have sex too, stupid. So I'll be there all day getting into fights with women about that shit. That's why like I don't really like to talk about it too much. But it's all over the news. It's all over these podcasts. It's all over the world right now because of all the Trump and Harris shit. Yeah. But what do I know? I'm not a woman. Yeah. That's what they would say to me. You're not a woman. Oh, this world is so fucked. The people in this world are fucked. Not the world, but the people in the world are fucked. There's a lot of crazy, stupid people in this world. It's really sad what I've seen online lately. And I try not to look at it, but it shows up everywhere. And it's like, what the hell am I looking at? The hell are these people doing? I don't know, man. It's really sad. That's why I love living here. Because here we don't have like a lot of stupid shit. And if you do stupid shit, you're gonna get called out. Like we don't tolerate no bullshit around here. You ain't gonna do what you want around here. That ain't happening. If you're one of those psycho fucking weirdos, you're gonna get tormented. Rightfully so, you should be. You wanna be stupid? You wanna turn into something you're not? Well, good luck doing that here. You can do it in the States, you won't be doing it here. Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, how I feel right now, Johnson, in the present moment, today, I feel like whatever I do, I know I'm going to like ignore the ignorance as much as I can because it's not my job to love ignorant people and deal with ignorant people. I don't want that life. I'm not like a psychiatrist or a fucking doctor to help mental people. You know, I'm here to help people who actually like want help in a serious way and in a spiritual way and like in God's way. And some people would say this and that and blah blah blah, but if it ain't right, it ain't right. And two wrongs don't make a right too. So whatever you want to do, I respect it to a certain point, but I don't have to love it and I don't have to like do it or I don't have to accept it. I respect it to a certain point and be like, yeah, go ahead. You want to be whatever you want, go do whatever you say. Just like earlier when I said how that woman said about Jesus and stuff, I wanted to like, I'm judging her and saying that she's stupid. And really she is stupid for saying something like that because it's nothing to do with you. If you don't believe in something or someone, then why are you even talking about it? It must bother you. And why do you have to say those things? Because people are just gonna like bash you because that's the normal thing to do. Is to bash a stupid person that talks about something that they don't like. If you want to talk about shit you don't like, that's okay. But don't keep going on and go viral over it or like who cares? If that's what you think, keep that shit to yourself or tell people like-minded like you. You know? Fuck man, what the fuck is wrong with you people? Why can't you just shut up and just mind your own business and live in your house and go to work and just like stay off of like social media when you have something dumb to say? Because you're just gonna attract negative energy to yourself. Next thing you know, you're gonna start having all these problems. And then when you have all these problems and you come back on that platform again and be like, oh yeah, ever since I did Jesus, this happened, that happened. So yeah. Oh, it's too late now, sweetheart. You got karma for talking shit. You gotta watch your mouth. People who talk shit, spirit will get you because what God sees and hears, you don't. You better believe that. You ain't gotta believe it, but you'll feel the wrath eventually. You'll be like, yeah, I'm not gonna talk shit anymore. I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. That's exactly what you're gonna do. I guarantee it. You'll see. I'm grateful to have like-minded people in here, and I'm grateful to have good people in here that actually, are decent people, even if you believe in God or not. Not too many people believe in God that come in here, or like have like a religious belief, or some people don't even say God at all in here. So that's cool. You ain't got to, but I am, because that's what I believe. And people respect me for that. They're cool. They're like, yeah, you want to believe in that? That's cool. We're still your friend. We still love you. We're still good. Same thing with me. You can be a Muslim, you can be Jewish, you can be Catholic, atheist, whatever you want. I don't care. Your religion don't really mean nothing to me. What means everything is your character and how you respect me and I respect you. It's that simple. If you're respectable, you're going to be respected. If you start talking to me about some gibberish and some bullshit, then I'm not going to listen to you. I'm going to be like, yeah, it's time to go. Smell you later. The salad was amazing. Good. You made something edible. Yeah, my lobster was amazing last night. I can't wait to have another one. Tonight I had chicken nuggets and French fries. I ain't had that in years. My nephew wanted to get chicken nuggets and fries. I said, you know what? I'll get that too. Fuck it. It was good. I enjoyed it very much. Something different. I even had a soda today. I can't even believe it. I stopped drinking soda for years, and this year I've had like a couple sodas when I go to this place. It don't hurt to have one every now and then. I'm enjoying it. Oh, nice. I love steak too, but it's very expensive. It's like $30 for a filet mignon, like the size of this deck. Like I can put it in the palm of my hand, and it's like $30. It's ridiculous. So I can get a lobster for 60, and it's way more than a steak. Yeah. 2 steaks will equal a half a lobster, whereas a whole lobster is like 4 steaks. But I love steak. When they're on special, I get them. Like when they're like 25 or like 22 or something like that, I'll get it. But when they're like $30 a steak, I'm like, hell no. I ain't buying that shit. By the time you cook it, it shrinks and you be like 5, 10 bites, that shit be gone. So when they have like a special or something, well, yeah, me too. I'm mainly fish, seafood, chicken. I like pork as well. A lot of people don't like are against pork and shit, but not me. I eat ham, I eat ribs, I eat bacon. Not every day or every week. It's like every now and then I'll have it. Like today I had bacon, a bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich. But I don't eat bacon like every single day. And like my mom makes pork tenderloin strips. I'll eat that maybe like twice a month. And then ribs. I don't get the beef ribs. I get pork ribs, and I'll eat that probably like maybe twice a month too. Like I don't eat pork every week, that's for sure. Cause pork kind of messes up my stomach a bit, gives me heartburn and shit. So I don't eat too much pork lately. Every now and then I'll eat it. But what was I gonna say? I mainly eat chicken, fish, lobster, seafood, mussels, and that's pretty much it. I eat hamburgers, hot dogs sometimes, but the beef ones. I eat steak probably maybe once a month if the price is good. And I eat like the hamburger meat, like to make lasagna and stuff like that, or spaghetti and meatballs, shit like that. Actually, that's what I haven't had in a long time. Spaghetti and meatballs. Actually, that's a good idea. I should have that this week coming up. I'm gonna tell my sister we're gonna make a spaghetti bake. That sounds good. Some garlic bread. Steak and potatoes. Yeah, that sounds good, Virgo. I'll take that. I'll eat steak and potatoes. I eat steak, potatoes, and mushrooms. That's what I like. That's one of my favorite meals. I make steak, baked potato, and I load up the potato with like pepper and garlic butter, and salt, and I'll have like some big mushrooms on the side. You know, there's portella mushrooms. There's big flying saucer ones, like 3, 4 inches. I get like two of those and put them on the grill. Good shit. That make me go nuts. All right, before I go, you guys want a message? I got this deck. It's kind of like a Saturday night deck, even though it's Sunday morning for me. It's called the Rebel deck, the Oracle with the attitude, zero filters, zero fucks, all fun. Stuffed potatoes, I like stuffed potatoes. I like stuffed mushrooms, stuffed potatoes. I like stuffing. I had stuffing in my lobster. I wish I would have took a picture of the lobster yesterday, but I totally forgot. But I'll get you one next time. Now you were just talking about food, Miss Bikini. Look at your card. Look, your card says, "Step away from the crazy making diet for a hot second. Kale and spirulina taste like ass. Eat some yummy shit. Bacon, chocolate, beer. Get some." So you just had steak and salad. See, that's good. So they're saying don't eat healthy shit. You know, don't eat kale or spirulina, whatever the fuck that is. It tastes like shit. It tastes like ass. Eat some yummy shit. Bacon, chocolate, beer. Get some. I think you did that. I think you got steak and salad, so you're good. Jocelyn says, yes, please. Give it to us, Marky. All right. Jocelyn, let's see what we got for you. No problem, Miss Bikini. All right, here you go, Jocelyn. Fuck fear. So don't fear anything. It will lie to your face. You're damn right. I love that. Fuck fear. It will lie to your face. So don't fear anything. It's all lies. Don't fear. Just go for it. Do what you got to do. Fear is a lie. That's an Aquarius thing. Sorry, I just had to throw it in there. All right, Virgo, let me see what I got for you. These cards are fun. All right, your card says, what the hell are you waiting for? Get that shit done. If you are waiting for a sign, well, here it fucking is. What the hell are you waiting for, Virgo? Get that shit done. If you're waiting for a sign, well, here it fucking is. Get her done. You're welcome, Justin. You're welcome, Burger. Let me see what I get. I need to exercise the chicken. All right. Let me see what this says. This says, you need a big fucking hug. Squeeze. I like hugs, not jokes. See that? I need a big fucking hug. Squeeze. I want no damn hug. Fuck away from me. Right, here's another one. Look. It says, you equals tight ass. Loosen the fuck up. Control freaks don't get laid. This one says, you are being shady. Watch out. Shit could get ugly. This one says, you are talented and fucking amazing. The world needs your power. Use your voice. Just don't use it for dumb shit. These cards are funny as shit. They got a lot of funny shit on here. Some funny ass shit. Yeah, I've got two of these. One is for couples and one is for like singles. So this is the singles one. My friend Sue, she gave me this deck as well. Because she likes when I talk a lot of shit. See, this deck is old. You can see like the pieces like all getting ripped. That's like one of my first Oracle decks, like funny decks. Yeah, these are cool. It's called the Rebel deck. The Oracle with an attitude. 0 filters, 0 fucks, all fun. But one of my favorite funny ass like swearing decks is this one here. This is the funny one I like. It's called Spiritual as Fuck. From Who Needs Fucking Inspiration. This is some funny ass shit right here. I love this deck. It's always got funny shit. I use it every now and then. There's another one like that too, a blue one. I got it on my list. I need to get that one too. Yeah. I like that shit. I like funny ass decks and stuff. You guys missed last night. Last night I was on here and it was only me and Marley in the chat. That's it. Just Marley and I. That's it. The whole damn night. For a whole hour and a half, nobody else came in here. There was another person in here, but they didn't say anything. And I was on here last night. Marley came in. We started talking because Marley was waiting for her daughter to finish. And I was keeping her company while she was waiting for her daughter. And we were like, where the fuck is everybody? And no one came in. There was somebody in the background, but that was it. And everybody's been asking about Marley. Where's Marley too? Where's she been? She hasn't been live. And then she comes on live and nobody's here. And I was like, see that, Marley? Everybody been asking about you and nobody came in here. Just me and you talking shit all night. So it was fun. It was fun. Like we had a good time. We got to catch up because we haven't really talked to each other for a while. You know, like on live and shit like that. So yeah, everybody was was missing yesterday. I found it absolutely crazy how we waited for everybody to come in and everybody's been asking about her. Then she comes in here and nobody like came. So we were like, wow, I guess it's just me and you tonight then. Oh well. Somebody else was in the room, but they didn't say anything. I had a feeling, I have a feeling I know who it is. It's one of my friends, but they don't like to say anything. They just like to hang out in the background and just listen, which is cool. I don't care. It don't matter. But yeah, it was very unusual. Like not to have just me and somebody all night. That's crazy. But it was fun though, yeah. It was meant to be, I guess. Just us talking shit and catching up. That was fun. Yeah, we had a good laugh, talked a lot of shit about life and about things and our kids and things like that. So it was fun. We had a good time. That happens sometimes, just me and somebody else, or me and a few people. Like tonight, it's just us three in here. That's it. And then Rudy. And that was it. Like 4 people. I love it. It's still entertaining. It's still fun. It's still like, cool to hang out with just a little bit of people and nobody aggravating me. So it's still good. It's still cool. Yeah, it's all good. Virgo fell asleep. Miss Bikini was at a senior part center bingo. We're run by a drag queen. Oh, great. That must have been fun. And Jocelyn said she was out of friends. See? And I was here entertaining Marty. That's the new norm, Miss Bikini. As long as it was funny, that's all that matters. Those type of people are funny anyway. They're in their own little worlds, looking for acceptance. Not my problem. As long as they don't disrespect me, then we're good. Not my problem. You know, be what you want to be. At the end of the day, you all got to answer to the higher power at the end of the day. It's not my problem. All right, guys, I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to go get some damn sleep. It's already 111 here. See that? I just looked up and it says 111. I'm going to get my ass out of here and go sleep. I'm heading off for today. I had a good day today, a really good day. It's been a good weekend so far. Tomorrow I'm going to go have lunch with my mom and dad. My dad's been sick with gout. He can't even drive. So I haven't called them or talked to them today, but tomorrow I'm going to go down there, see how he's doing. My dad gets gout really bad. He's got it in his hand. Usually he gets it in his foot, but he's got it like on his finger and he can't even move. So when he gets gout in his fingers, he's fucked. He can't even dress himself. He can't do anything. I don't know how he's doing today, but if he was worse, my mom would have called. So maybe he's doing better now. But he don't listen. See, he just eats what he wants, and then he gets gout, and then it fucks him all up. And I keep telling him, it's what you eat. Gout is all about what you eat. But he never listens. So I'm gonna do what everybody tells me. Leave him alone. Let him do whatever he wants. It's his world, his life. It's not my problem. What can I do? Anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow. And I'll be here probably earlier tomorrow because I gotta get up early on Monday. But yeah, I'll be there. No problem, Jocelyn. No problem at all. That's what I'm here for. Help you guys and have fun and talk shit. That's the best part of this whole thing. Like we all get along. We all need help when we need it. We all have fun, get some messages, talk some shit, get readings whether you need serious things, and we go about our business, which is a good thing. All right, love you guys, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Take care. I'm gonna go get some sleep.